Good morning, guys. Today I have special class for you. It's around 6:30 a.m. Los Angeles time, and we are practicing yoga during sunrise. This is the magical time of the day, the most magical time of the day, and hopefully you will enjoy this video and the practice. Find comfortable seated pose, close your eyes. You can sit cross-legged or hero pose. Make your spine nice and tall. And start bringing focus to your breath. Nice and deep inhalation. Nice and soft exhalation. Set up your intention. Think about something you want to achieve, someone you want to become. My personal intention is to be present. And the mantra of my week is I am full, I am enough, I am complete. I am full, I am enough, I am complete. I am full, I am enough, I am complete. Keeping your eyes closed, start spreading your fingers, and then lift your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, open your palms, lift your shoulders, your elbows up. Maybe look up with your eyes closed, find a nice arch in your upper back. And then start moving your hands from side to side. Release your hands by your sides. Place your fingers behind your back. Drop the shoulder blades down the spine, chest open. And then bring your chin to your chest. Feel this nice stretch in your neck. Slightly bow forward, lift your arms as high as they go. Make sure you can still breathe. Exhale, release your hands. Let's come up on all fours. Spread the fingers wide. Adjust your hands so your shoulders on top of your wrists, hips on top of your knees. Let's start with simple movement of the hips from side to side. All focus on your low back. Stay here, and then rotate your right hand facing your knees, your fingers facing your knees. If it feels good and easy, rotate your left hand, fingers facing your knees. Just keep moving your hips from side to side. Feel this nice stretch in your wrists. If it's too much, move your knees closer to your fingers. Remember, it's first practice of the day, we're just waking up, so it's always good to start slow and gentle. Bring your fingers facing the front of the mat. Shift your hips all the way back, child's pose. Focus on your breath. Notice how air comes in and how it goes out. Walk your fingers to the front of your mat as far as you can. Press your palms to the floor. Start lifting your hips, your elbows from the ground. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees from the floor, down facing dog. Gently start pedaling your feet, bending your right knee, your left knee. Warming up your calves, your hamstrings. Gentle movement of your head from side to side. And then shift your weight to plank pose, shoulders over your wrists. Lower your knees to the floor again. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. With eyes closed, find your own pace. All focus on your spine. Neutral spine. Curl your toes, lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Slightly bend your knees, lift your hips, and then press your hips toward the wall behind you. And slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat, bending your knees if needed. Open your feet a little bit wide, clasp your opposite elbows, relax your neck, your shoulders, and just hang here. Start shifting your hips from side to side. Release your fingertips to the floor and vertebra by vertebra, roll your spine all the way to standing. Shrug your shoulders down the spine several times. Open your palms, spread the fingers wide, open your chest. Inhale, lift your arms up. Look up. Exhale, circle your hands to your chest. Inhale, lift your arms up, look up, reach up. Exhale, circle your hands to your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow forward, touch the floor. Hands on your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to the sky. Circle your hands to your chest. Palms together. Eyes closed. Spread your toes. Press your feet to the floor. Soften your knees. Squeeze your shins toward the midline. Squeeze your thighs. Pull the navel in. Elongate your spine. Lift your chest. Soften your shoulder blades. Relax all muscles of your face. I am full. I am complete. I am enough. I am full. I am complete. I am enough. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right foot back, right knee to the floor. Lift your arms up, low lunge. Navel in, shoulders soft. Maybe close your eyes. Exhale, hands to the floor, curl your toes, lift your right knee, step back to your plank pose, and shift your hips to down facing dog. Inhale, plank, exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, plank, exhale, down facing dog. Find your plank, lower your knees to the floor, bend your elbows, bring your chin, chest forward. And let's start our chest opener with Sphinx pose. Bring your forearms to the floor, shoulder right on top of your elbow. Index fingers parallel to each other. Press your feet to the floor. Slightly lift your knees, pull your navel in, elongate your spine. And then look through your right shoulder. Look through your left. Again to your right, to your left. Exhale, hands under your shoulders. Curl the toes under. Lift your chest, down facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Lower your left knee to the floor. Lift your arms up. Low lunge. Soften your shoulders. Squeeze your thighs together. Exhale, hands to the floor. Curl the toes. Lift your left knee from the floor. Step your foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your chest. With your eyes closed, just observe what's happening inside. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back, left knee to the floor. Lift your arms up. Low lunge. Pull the navel in. And I can see the sun is slowly showing up. Wow. Exhale, hands to the floor. Curl the toes, lift your left knee, step back to your plank. Down facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, plank. Lower your knees, chin, chest to the floor. Find your cobra. This is the first cobra of the day. Maybe bring your hands a little bit wider than usual. Lift your palms, fingertips touching the floor, pressing the floor. Keep your elbows low. Then start lifting your chest, moving your shoulders, your chest from side to side. Make sure you're pressing your navel in so your low back is safe. Soften your shoulders. Just keep breathing. Then find your way to down facing dog. checking in that everything is okay. Press your heels to the floor, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your elbows. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, right knee to the floor, arms up. Navel in, chest open, shoulders soft, fingers spread wide. Feel the energy in your hands as if you're holding the sun in your hands. Exhale, lower your hand, lift your right knee, step your foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your chest. Close your eyes, find your breath. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, sun salutations. A. Step back to your plank. Option number 1, knees, chest, chin to the floor, cobra. Option number 2, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Your practice, your choices. Exhale, down facing dog. Nice and deep breath and down facing dog. Bend your knees, look between your hands, step, walk, or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Arms to the sky, circle your hands to your chest. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down facing dog. Find your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your chest. One more round. Inhale, lift your arms up. With your eyes closed, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Maybe your eyes are still closed. Find your way to chaturanga and open your heart. Cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Look at your fingers, spread them wide. Keep your index fingers parallel to each other. And then lift your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows in. Maybe lift your hips a little bit high. Walk your feet toward the midline so your big toes are touching each other. Lift your right leg up. Rotate your thigh inward so the big toes facing the floor. Just stay here for a second. Lift your right heel a little bit high. On the next exhalation, bring your knee to the nose. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. This time, lift your leg up. And then step your foot between your hands. Perfect. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, back to plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Feet together. Lift your left leg up. Again, adjust your hips, your shoulders. You're not putting too much pressure on your right side. Keep lifting your left heel up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Shoulders up. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, knee to your nose, navel in. Lift everything up. Straighten your leg. One more time, bring your knee in. Lift it up. Extend your leg behind you. And this time, lightly. Step your foot between your hands. Just sink a little bit. Stretch your thighs just a little bit more. Your quad. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to the sky. Circle your hands to your chest. Release your hands by your sides for a moment. Just observe what's happening inside. Place your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Drop the shoulder blades down. Bend your knees. Sink a little bit deeper. And then lift your arms up to the sky. Chair pose. Shift your weight on your heels. Open your chest. Sink a little bit deeper. And a little bit more. And a little bit more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Foot is flat. Inhale, warrior one. Your hips, your shoulders are square. Soften your shoulders, pull the navel in. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Drop the shoulder blades down. Press your right foot to the floor even more. Move your hip forward and lean forward. Bow forward. Find your breath. Release your fingertips to the floor. Lift your right heel from the floor. Keep your right hand on the ground. Lift your left arm up. Spinal twist. Maybe look up if it's okay for your neck. If you can close your eyes, it's always a bonus. Exhale, bring your left hand inside your left foot. Lower your right heel to the floor again. Then with your left hand, grab your ankle and lift your right arm up. Maybe this is the pose. If it's too much, bring your left elbow to your thigh. If it's okay, bring your fingertips to the floor. Maybe hand is flat. And then extend your right arm over your ear. Keep pressing your right foot to the floor. Tuck your tailbone under. Shoulder blade is down the spine. Lift your right arm up and imagine that somebody is pulling you up while you come into warrior two. Look at your feet. Make sure you have heel to arch alignment. Soften your shoulders. Look between your index and middle finger. Keep breathing. Close your eyes. Right hand to your hip. Open your left palm. Reach forward and up. All the way back. Reverse warrior. Keep that nice bend in your left knee. Spread your toes wide. And I'm just amazed with the sun. This is the perfect time of the day when you can look at the sun. And it's not as bright as it will be in 10 minutes. Beautiful. Straighten your left leg. And then extend your left arm forward. Reach forward as far as you can. And then lower your hand to your shin, right under your knee. Open your right shoulder first. Make sure you're completely open. Then lift your right arm up. And maybe slide your left hand a little bit lower if you feel like you're super flexible this morning. Keep breathing. Triangle pose. Suck your stomach in. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, curl your hands to the front of the mat. Heel toe your right foot, your left foot outside of your left hand. Press your knee to your shoulder. Lift your foot and hold it. Step back to your down facing dog. Inhale, plank. Let's wash it out. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look between your hands. Walk or step or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Up to the sky. Hands to your chest. Release your hands by your sides. Place your fingers behind your back. Drop the shoulders. Start bending your knees. Chair pose. Lift your arms up. Shift your hips back. Shift your weight on your heels. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Touch the floor. Step your left foot back. Warrior one first. Keep your left foot flat. Keep moving your left hip forward while you're moving your right hip back. Navel in, shoulders soft, chest open. Place your fingers behind, the other thumb on top, probably the weird one. Drop the shoulder blades down. Square your hips again, then lean forward, bow forward. 3 deep breaths. Release your hands to the floor. Heel toe your right foot slightly to the right. Lift your left heel from the floor. Adjust your hands, left hand under your shoulder. Lift your right arm up. Squeeze your thighs. Maybe lower your left knee to the floor to find deeper twist. Or lift your thigh, your knee as high as you can so your left leg is on fire. Exhale, right hand inside, left foot flat, side angle. Option 1, Grab your ankle. Option 2, elbow to knee. Option 3, hand is flat on the floor. I'll go with option 1. Bring your left hand on your hip. Open your left shoulder first. Then lift your arm up. And then extend your arm behind your ear. Keep breathing. Keep your chest open. And you may notice that one side is always more flexible, more stable than another. For me, this side is a little bit weaker. Beautiful. Lift your left arm up. Suck your stomach in. Squeeze your thighs together and start rising up to warrior 2. Adjust your feet. Heel to arch alignment. Shoulders soft. Maybe sink a little bit deeper. Keep your eyes closed. Open your palm. Left hand to your hip. Reach up and back, reverse, peaceful warrior. Keep that nice bend in your right knee. Keep your right shoulder down the spine. Straighten your right leg. Reach forward, forward, down and up. Triangle, Trikonasana. Keep your chest open. If your shoulder collapses, lift your right hand a little bit high so you can really open everything. Inhale, warrior 2. Cartwheel your hands to the front. Heel toe your right foot outside. Lift your right heel. See if you can press your knee to your shoulder so much that your right foot goes up the floor. And then step back to down facing dog. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Find your way to the front of the mat. Rise up. Hands to your chest. Release your hands by your sides. Oh wow, I'm just looking at the sun, it's so amazing. Wow. Miracle is happening. I'm practicing yoga during sunrise. First time in my life. Wow. Spine nice and tall, chest open, shoulders soft. I am full. I am complete. I am enough. I am full. I am complete. I am enough. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your heart.